Live. And hey, everybody! And today we're going to make the rematch from yesterday.
I brought you one.
Yeah,
I got
perfect.
one for you.
Thank you very much. And I want to say hello for you and for everybody. I think was there yesterday and was a technical problem with the cameras. We stay about 1 hour. Me and his wife and him, and we tried to find a way to put it. And today he brings a nice friend.
Wait. It only took like 5 minutes for us to figure it out, but then we just sat there and hung out and shot the shit for like an hour again.
But so, guys, for you to see, that is one of the best riders in USA, and he's a fantastic person. I know that lots of persons want to see him. Yesterday, today he's here, and I think we're going to have a very nice chat. I think he has a special thing in the back to show to everybody, and he can explain to everybody how that works.
It's called Bud Light. I don't know if you have it where you're at. It's fantastic.
So, my friend, first of all, like always, we're going to start the best way. How do you start? I know that yesterday we make the question, but today we have to do it again because the other video we are not going to use it. How do you start it, my friend? How this magic started for you? How do you find?
Well, that's easy. One of my best friends, Ryan Hurwitz. A lot of you guys know him as Witzwheel. I've known him for 16 years, and we've been thick as thieves pretty much ever since. I hired him to do a commercial for me. He was a pro stunt rider. He rode crotch rockets and did all kinds of tricks that even I won't do. He actually got me this shirt when I had my nose done. Can you guys read that backwards?
Do you have to go a little to the left side, to your left side? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so Ryan got me this shirt because he's an idiot. He's the reason he posted the video of me wrecking. I didn't even know that there was a Onewheel Facebook anything. But he got me on my first Onewheel. We actually went to I think it was a Parrot Head concert, and he had it there, version 1, and I rode it, and I was blown away by it. It was unbelievable. It was one of those things that I couldn't understand how it was working. It kind of felt so just intuitive, like you just thought about it and it would ride. So I thought about getting one, and around that time, the pluses were really hitting in. And I was going to buy one, but he said, wait, we've heard tell of the new XR coming out. So I did wait, and then when we finally did buy in, it took like 5 months to get to us or something like that. So it seemed like it was almost half my life. But that's how it all started for me. Yeah, it's been fun.
And my friend, when you put your feet for the first time in the Onewheel, what was the sensation? Because I know that lots of persons have always this question: is the Onewheel easy? Is that what is the feeling? How can you describe it?
It's very difficult to describe if you've never had a chance to get on one. It's almost like being on a balance beam where you're going to go back and forth and kind of rolls back and forth. It doesn't feel like you can do that when you first get on it because it's terrifying, and it always tries to shoot out from underneath you if you are a novice or even a pro. So it just comes down to there are certain people that get it, and I don't understand it. I was one of those people. I've seen people that struggle with it that have been riding 6 months and are still struggling with it. So it's you're either going to get it or you don't. And the people who don't get it, we end up picking up their used 4206s, 4208s, 4209s, and early model 4210s.
You are a person that you know lots of guys from the world from One Wheels. I know that you've been in lots of events. You've been in lots of having lots of fun with the guys. Always this experience to see a new family of like the One Wheel family for you, my friend.
What's it like for me
Mm-hmm.
to be
You
part of
as
the One Wheel family?
yeah
It's indescribable. I mean, I've had, variations of what you're talking about, different families, throughout life. And
yeah.
these people are so loving and so caring as long as they're not on the damn internet or any One Wheel Facebook pages, period, except beer boards and bras. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Old Jeff. He is
Yeah.
Jeff's like the Godfather.
Yeah, he's a
This
fantastic
guy.
person. I think for you to
He's
have
like the
him.
Tony Hawk. He is Tony. He is the
Yeah,
Tony Hawk of One Wheel.
he's the Tony Hawk in One Wheels.
Even
Yeah.
kind of looks like him. It's awesome.
Yeah.
They're both
Sometimes,
bad, man. They are
sometimes,
badass.
yeah.
I
And
gotta give hats off to him.
yeah, that is a fantastic person, and he's funny, and what he do is just magic for
Did
all of us.
Go back to that picture. Go back to that picture.
Give me a second. I was
All
going
right.
to go. Give me just a second. I'm going to come back here. We are back
Okay,
again, my
look
friend.
here. You see how I've got the Bud Light there? You see the koozie he's holding?
Yeah.
There's nothing in the koozie. He didn't want. He didn't want to look. He's like, well, I don't feel weird holding anything, so I gave him my koozie to hold. Which, this is. I believe that is a One Wheel DMV. I don't know who that is.
That is the DMV One Wheel. I,
DMV. All
yeah,
right, let's roll. What we
yeah.
got? What you got
Then
for me?
let's go here, my friend. I know that you have lots of special persons
Man, I
in you.
love him. Bigfoot, Christian Kiefer. He was one of the very first one wheel guys that I'd met here in Florida that Ryan introduced me to, and I've got a big love for that guy. He's a huge guy, but man, he's a gentle giant, man. Christian Kiefer's my guy. I love him.
That's the important thing. That's why we are going to make pictures here. And for persons that is very special for you, I see lots of pictures. I found lots of things from
Oh
you,
man,
if I
you know
stay
there's some
here.
crazy shit on my page, man. Like scrolling through there. There he is. There's Ryan. Okay, these are the two guys. This is see all the version ones. These
Uh-huh.
are there's Ryan Hurwitz back when he, and I both had hair. And now we got more
Both at
facial
the-
hair. And oh gosh, what's his name? Oh,
His
well,
name,
anyway, they
let's
both
see.
introduced me to it. This is right around the time that they
That
introduced me. I
is
think they've got
Eric.
two
I
version
think that's
ones and a plus.
okay. Yeah, that is the plus, the plus and the version one. In
Yep.
the in your right is the version one. Yeah, and let's go just to research something here because I find it. You are with Curry is going to come here too, and you have lots of persons. Oh, this one was in flow life
Yeah.
with his wings because
Yeah.
the first photo I see from you was with this. Do
And that's
you?
my daughter's helmet, by the way. Like they required us to wear helmets, and I didn't have one. So so my daughter had her bicycle helmet in there, so I wore that and wings just to make sure, because it is Float Life Fest.
Yeah,
Anything
that
goes.
is. The other thing I want to ask you: you are a rider who goes most of the time off road, trailings, and
Sure.
everything. Road is something that you like, or is not for you?
I do like riding on the asphalt and concrete. It's nice, but it's to me it's not the challenge that I like. I'm not really the type of person who likes to go on do rail slides, jump. I don't really like to jump off high objects. I mean, guys, I'm 45 years old, man. I rode motocross and bulls and all that shit back when I was younger, back when I could, and I guess if I was younger now. But speaking of it, that's why I got this. Um,
Yes, we're going to
but
speak
it's
about this.
yeah, for me, it's about I just love the challenge of off road. I like I live off road. I mean, my driveway's not paved. I live on 40 acres, and we're constantly out here on four wheelers and dirt bikes and things like that. So, it's what are you guys doing?
They're having fun.
Yeah, we got kids running around as usual,
Is that
always.
like me? Hello, welcome.
Does my
Hi, how are
daughter's
you? Yeah, she is going. She don't want to stay. Oh, how are you? Everything is.
I got one wheel crew riders like showing up everywhere. Like, oh yeah.
That is perfect.
Some of my guys that we ride with are coming over here. Look at this damn cat. Look, I don't know what's going on, man.
That is the perfect thing, my friend. Be yourself. I tell you. I love. Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Hey, man.
How are you coming to support him? That is a fantastic rider. Do you going to go later for a ride or something like that?
Yeah.
And let's talk. When do you find for the first time the killing guards?
These? Oh,
Yes.
well. Honey, go and grab me those kill guards. At Float Life Fest 3, I've been, talking with them a bit because the float plates that I were using were a little thick, and I wanted something that was less like that so that I could carve a little bit harder. And these guys had these very ultralight stainless steel plates that, they looked almost indestructible. And I think we ended up shooting them with a pistol. Yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dustin and Brandon. Awesome. So, yeah, and I even signed it. You can't really see it, but it says Bart fucking Miller.
Yeah, that's why you have your finger there pointing. I'm going to try to bring it. Oh, that is the maximum. What can I can bring it.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So
if you see here, guys, is here.
Yep. And so these are them, and I love these things. These plates.
Wait a second. Yeah.
They're indestructible. You've got your front plate and your back plate, and I mean, these are off my board. I just took them off so you guys could see the things better. But we run them. Almost every one of us here rides them, and you almost, if you put them on when you get a new set of bumpers, you don't ever need a new set of bumpers unless you break them. It covers everything and more. And I go down rocks. There's a lot of rocks. There's a lot of debris and things like that. That sometimes it's just I want that extra protection.
Then you see here, like yesterday, he makes a video for us. And if you want, you can. I'm going to leave the link for all of you guys. You can talk about now about this video because.
So I this is where we ride. This is out there at Piney Z and Tom Brown Park, and this is the crossing for the mountain bikers and the walkers, the one wheelers, the joggers, all that stuff. So I wasn't like loitering on a train track, just trying to be crazy, even though that does sound fun. So I went over it, and we'd never even thought to try and go over it because it just seemed like a impossibility. So I tried it on this one wheel, and I immediately made it. I made it like the first time, so I didn't know whether or not I'd be able to make it. So my friend's board, he just showed up here. Ethan's board, it's set up identically to my board, except for it does not have the kill guards suspension.
Okay.
And I know it only showed twice, but I tried like 10 or 12 times, and I would make it over the last train track, but I never could ride it out. And so we went back and rode with the kill guards, and every single time I could make it over it. Every single time it was so easy. It was effortless. And for those of you who say that suspension's not needed, well, it might not be needed for you. But I like suspension. I mean, I didn't want to dirt
that is opinion
suspension or any of that. Look at
that. That is one opinion, and everybody has right to his opinion.
And this is that kid.
Okay, then
myself wearing the same thing.
Then for the guys like yesterday, I speak with you in private, and you tell me that in all the time you ride it, you never have no problems. You don't have no issues with that. maybe you can explain for the guys who want to try or to buy it, for what you say about that. All the times I know that you have lots of videos there for everybody to see it. If you have a chance, go to his YouTube channel. What the videos I'm putting here is all videos that he has is in his channel, and you can have an idea how that works. I'm going to put another one, is like this one. I think he make lots of testings, and here you
Oh
can
yeah,
see.
that was one that was near and dear to my heart because everybody's so worried about these things ending up,
How many times do you fall
somewhere
this day?
close to your
How many times you
never.
fall to make the video? How many
How long?
times you
What?
f- how many times do you fall to
Oh
make
well,
because the
this is
video is
just
lots of
because my
them.
wife got tired of them, started deleting them. But
I know.
I'm the type of person who I don't just quit easily, and I knew I had it. It was just we'd been riding that entire day, and this is the very end of the day, and I was exhausted, uh, and did not have any beer either. See, that's the main problem. If I had had a beer, I would have made it. But yeah, no, it was it doesn't look nearly as steep, but it's pretty steep, and
Yeah, yeah.
that's rough. It's not easy. There was a drop, then another drop, then a step down, and I had to take a left, and it was just covered in slick pine straw, and it's that hard packed Georgia red clay. So it was a lot more difficult. This it would have been. I mean, some of these pro riders could have made it look easy.
Hmm.
You know,
I just want to
I'm like
say,
I'm in the over 40 crowd.
don't,
Even
don't,
though
don't.
there's some over 40 people that could do this,
No, my
I'm
friend.
telling you.
There's lots of young guys that they cannot do it. So I just
Well,
want to say hello to everybody is here in the channel. We are starting now, and we have many persons. You have Igna, you have Yoke, you have the 302 one wheeler, you have the Smith Seed, you have the accelerator, and then you have here Jay Boston from Australia. Good morning, my friend.
Jay
Yesterday,
Boston.
yesterday was not working, and today is everything working, my friend. I
Yep.
just want to have I think we have a question here, and for the 302 wheeler, do you prefer with or without the top crossbars bar?
Without. And that's a good
Without.
question. I mean,
Yeah.
it does come with it's set up a little bit differently.
Wait a
Uh,
second. Yeah, like this. Yeah, perfect.
can you guys see that? Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, I did set it up a little bit differently. Uh, it normally is cantilevered out here. These things, I just flipped them in backwards, put the suspension on the inside, and then just removed the bar. It was just a simple decision to do it, and wasn't anything against their design. I mean, it worked perfectly, but sometimes less is more. And for me, it just it works fine. I mean, we had a 260-pound rider on it, and he was blown away by it. And I'll tell you that if you don't get if you get a chance, if you know anybody that has this suspension, and I mean everybody's so concerned about it. It looks good in black, doesn't it, with the
Hmm.
buttons?
Yeah, it's perfect. I think it's
Um,
nice.
if you're concerned about whether or not when you wreck, what's it feel like to wreck with it? I think is the
Hmm.
majority of the questions I'm asked. Well, and the best answer is it feels exactly like wrecking without the suspension. It sucks, and anytime you wreck, it's gonna be difficult. But with these, what happens is when you wreck, the one wheel will normally turn or fall, and when it does, it falls down on these things and stops rolling. A lot of times without these, it continues to roll after you, and I've seen it even continue on, sail right into somebody and just mangle them. But it's it doesn't wrecking on it when you're riding it, you don't even notice that it's there, and when you get out of your head that these things are actually here, it feels just like a normal one wheel, but just so much better. You guys gonna do some damn tricks or what?
Hi, hi guys. How are you, my friend?
Sorry, we were gonna go on a ride later, so some of my riding
No,
crews here.
it's perfect. Everybody, hello. How are you
Hey, hey.
guys? Having a good fun? You're going to have a fantastic day, huh?
Oh yeah,
Riding.
yeah. It's only like 4 o'clock here for us.
Yeah, that is perfect.
What is it,
And
like 11?
And guys, we are not, we are everybody's asking for the his opinion. You guys, what is your opinion
Oh,
about
that's a
the?
good question. Who's written this? You, Ethan. Come here. What do you think about
I
this?
see it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, it was awesome to be honest with you.
First of all, your name, my friend, for
Ethan.
everybody to know.
My
Ethan.
name's Ethan.
Oh,
Ethan
okay.
Thompson.
Yeah,
Ethan.
and met this guy through Onewheel and all that. And like I said, y'all came out with this. And so I've been riding for like 3 months before I saw one of these. So and I got that down. I would want a board set up just like this for trail riding. Like
Trail riding's where it's at. This
Right.
is 100%. This
Yeah.
is where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, like people
So-
who are complaining. I mean, yeah, this is for a certain board for a certain thing, in my opinion, is to go hit the off-road trails
And dominate.
and dominate. I mean,
Dominate.
this made me a faster rider by about probably 15 to 20% in the trails and more confident. Because of the whoopie whoops that it would catch you and throw you all off balance, the suspension just it soaks that up.
Yeah.
And
It makes the board feel like it's just very placed, and you can run higher psi. Like I said yesterday, you can run 17, 20 psi off road, and you get super carvy along with suspension. Where some riders do ride like that off road, but most of them are at 10 to 13 psi. So
Yeah.
it's when you go off the trail and you go onto the road, you're getting the same awesome feeling that you would get where without that mushy, rolly, just airless tire. I just don't really like riding on road, and you lose so much as far as mileage and as longevity it goes. 20 psi in these tires, they feel like bowling balls. So you kind of want to have that suspension if you're going to be off road.
And
as long as you, like I said, just forget these are even here, it's the same board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had no bad experiences as far as these getting in my way. For any kind of reason, I'd have to jump off.
It was his board that I rode over or attempted over and over to ride over the train tracks. Yeah. And it was like, and then I jump on this one and go right over it. And you can say it's psychological or whatever, but no. I mean, I went over it 2 or 3 times before that and just blown away that I could do it. And when we kept over and over and over trying on his board, we tried everything. And, without the suspension, you just sink into the rocks. As soon as you bonk over and come back down, it wants to slap the tail, which almost turns the wheel backwards and just scoots you down. And this, we never had that. I mean, we would do it over and over with his, dropping off roots and stuff, but would try and drag the tail. And this never does that. I don't know why, but it just never drags the tail. And it always has the tire in contact with the ground. If you lose contact with the ground with the tire, you're sliding and you're not in control. So always try and have the tire on the ground.
Another thing is like cosmetics and the way it appears and all that. I said the exact same things that everybody's pretty much saying online when they first see it.
Sure.
I'm worried about this, running off, just kill your knees, all that stuff. I said the exact same thing, and you know what? And then I rode it, and I realized you just gotta just keep riding like a normal board and let the board, and then you can really. I had actually a broken collarbone that I was
seems to be the
thing healing from my board, but it took so much balance out of it that I was able to even ride and feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, I got a Blazer Bonsai on Instagram, and his damn, they're killing it out there. Dante D. He actually got in touch with me and talked to me about the kill guards, and he said, hey, I just broke my collarbone. Do you think I would be able to ride with the kill guard suspension set? And I was like, not only do I think that's a bad idea, but yes, you can. And he did. He gave it a shot, and he got it in. He's riding now with it, and much like myself and whoever else has ridden it, you just get blown away. And I mean, is it for everything? No, but do you want to haul ass on trails? Do your knees hurt when you ride? Do your feet hurt? Do you get fatigue? Are you tired? All these things. It just takes it right out and makes it easy. Are you the type of person who likes to ride at night while drunk. And you can't see the roots. This is for you, man, because it bonks for you. And you can
uh,
say, I'm not a paid rider for them, so
mhm.
I'm just somebody who knows what I like. And
Yeah.
I was the very first person in the world to give these a shot.
Hmm.
And I am so thankful that I did. And so many other people will be thankful too. They just got to get outside their own heads. Yes, they're expensive, but innovation is expensive and it comes at a price. So,
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever
Of
bought.
course. And
mm-hmm.
I just want to ask you like this, there is a question here from York. He's a fantastic rider here from Germany. He was together with you in a flow life. So when
I see the
Igna.
question. Would I have the CBXR or the Kill Guards? And they're close in price. Matter of fact, I would almost say that if you got in touch with Dustin or Rand, they'd probably, match the price, if not close, to try and get you there. I have both on my board. So I have the CBXR
Yeah, I know. You tell
and
me
the Kill Guards.
yesterday.
So they work hand in hand. Uh, I would say that God, that's a tough choice. Probably I would get the CBXR first because the range is everything. I mean, the range is everything, but it is just such a close second for the suspension. But without the suspension, it does make the board a little bit heavier, but not by much. So
Okay.
I would go the CBXR first and then go to the suspension. But as a package together, my God, you can go pretty. You can go until you're sick of going. That's pretty much how it is. Chi batteries. Barra. He is fantastic. He's done for this community what I would consider some of these top guys. I mean, coming out with a battery system that we
Hmm.
can drop in like that is that's just outstanding. He's been a perfect person to deal with. We bought 7 from him. I bought 1, I think, from Ryan, and then we bought 7 later, the CBXRs, and they're powerhouses, man. They completely changed the board.
Yeah. Then I have another question here from Danny Santos, and he asking when will you visit us in Europe, and if it is in your plans.
Eventually, my family's from Germany, so we've been all over the place, all around through there, and we love going. As soon as your countries open up the borders for people who will refuse to get this vaccination, uh, then I will be there. But yeah, it's been a love of mine. Traveling's been a love of mine, and everywhere there just so beautiful. And I would be honored to come and ride with y'all there. So,
Guys, that you're going like yesterday. I speak with you. You're going to have a door open and a place to stay for sure. Everybody's going to take care of
and
you.
I think you and I touched on that yesterday. One of my favorite things about, and you said the Onewheel family. And I'm part of a lot of different Onewheel families, a lot of different Onewheel groups. However, the one thing that reigns true in all that is that we all always come together. As much diversity and differences that we have, it never seems to challenge anything having to do with Onewheels. I mean, we all come together with this for what seems to be ultimately a greater purpose that all of us love so much. And when what look, I've been to 2 Float Life Fests, and there was not one
Yeah.
issue at either. It's just fantastic. And if you can go this year and you don't go, look,
Hmm.
if Igna and them can come from Germany, you can drive
I'm a good friend
Nadia
from.
from
I'm
New
a
York.
good friend. I'm a good friend from. I ride all the time with York and Ignar in Germany.
Oh, I
We are
love
good
them.
friends.
Yeah,
We are,
I met
and
them. They are hilarious. They made
last
me take
year.
a picture of them like I'm somebody famous. I was like, I want to take a picture with y'all.
But you are a very special person for us in the
Oh,
community,
I'm
my friend.
definitely
They
special.
have if
That's the
you
perfect word.
if you're not special, nobody comes to see you. And yesterday, you have to see how many people see the interview from yesterday,
Oh,
and
it was pouring
without.
yesterday, man. We got a
Yeah,
much better day today.
yeah, but you have to think about the guys who were there without no camera, but the guys
Hey,
stick
it's
there
Wednesday,
one
man.
hour.
It's hump day. This is our riding day.
Yeah, we're
Where
going
are
to.
y'all? Get in here. Get over here. Come here. Come in
Well,
closer. Come over here. These are my boys. These are some of my riding crew. Get over here. Out here. Ethan. It's Ethan.
sit there. You can
I
sit
know your
all.
name. Just introduce yourself. And this. All right.
Yeah,
So get down here, muscles from Brussels.
yeah.
This dude right here is Trevor Stuck, Ian, and Ethan.
Yeah.
You see how this gets. You see how this. It can get fun. It can get fun.
That's
All
the
right, y'all.
important thing. Is have to have good friends, guys. You are
Where's my
there.
wife anyway? I know everybody came here to see my wife. Where are you, Bunny? Get over here. She has questions for all of y'all out there.
So yeah, we have questions, guys. I just want to say for everybody there, if you have questions, if you have something to say, please. They want to go for a ride like all of us here. We want to always go for a ride. But
Yeah.
in Germany is like you, my friend. In German now is everything closed. If you go out, they're going to take your board and you're going to have. Maybe you're never going to see again your one wheeler.
Is that what Ignace and everybody were going on that ride for? To
Yes,
try
yes,
and,
yes. Yeah, that is a demo in Germany. We made it, and
I got he sent me those flags too.
yeah, and
That was
that
huge.
was yeah.
That's the love I was talking about because I was like, "Where did you get that awesome flag?" And he said, "You know what? I had it made, but after this is over, I'm going to send it to you." And I said, "Nah, he's
Nah,
probably never going to do that."
nah, he's a
Guess what?
fantastic guy.
Like a month later, I got an international package showed up with a signed picture from him. I just love him so much, man. Ignace is he's my
He's a fantastic person. He's a great guy in the community and in Germany. He has a
yeah.
big group. We are all of us together in a group. Ignar, York, his team is the guy who.
Yoko.
Yeah, you have team who repair everything for us because we have a special guy who take care of our boards. It is a fantastic. He's a genius. And I want to ask you something.
Hey, does he fix BMSs?
Everything, my friend. Everything. He's like a genius. And some teams that you see in a one wheels was created by him, and the guys use it his idea. And
Well, after this interview,
yeah, but he don't want to come in camera, my friend. He don't like to come in a
no,
camera.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
What I'm
he don't.
saying is, give me his information because I might need
Yeah,
something fixed.
yeah, he's a fantastic guy. He do everything for our community, and we are blessed that we have so fantastic person with us. And sometimes I'm very upset with him because he don't come in the camera. I want him to come to the persons to see how he works so much for us. My one wheel was with a big problem. Was always cutting out, and he fixed it. He puts everything out. He changed me everything, and in 1 week I received my board like a new one.
A week? Dang,
Yeah,
I'm about to
yeah.
get this guy's name.
His team. In internet, his name is Johnny because he don't wants to show his face, but he's a fantastic ride. He's a fantastic person. He's very special for us in the community in Germany,
Man,
and I
I'll
think
get you to hook me up with him definitely.
we try all the time to bring it, my friend, but he don't come. He don't. He's pictures and photos. You're never going to see it or videos.
We'll see about that. Johnny's Porsche.
Yeah, but that is the name we put it for him as a joke. But he don't like. We always.
I think he's on the Mad Scientist group.
Yeah, he's a very good. He's always creating something for all of us, and I think he's very sad. That is Ignat talking about.
The flags have been in rides in Hamburg and Berlin, and now they're in Florida. I almost feel like, like now they're dirty. You got to bring them back to Germany, get them clean again.
No, my friend.
Ignace, I miss you, man. I hope you end up at Float Life Fest.
Yeah, we are going to try it. We are trying to go this year. Last year we tried, was everything planned, and then they canceled. That was
I ended up going. It was just as much fun. It was a much smaller event, but it was.
Yeah, but for us, we cannot travel. That was the problem.
Right.
Hopefully
you'll be able to travel coming up.
Yeah, if they open the doors for us and we have the chance, of course we're going to go. But the problem is We never know what is going to happen.
Chrissy,
So,
you
my
gonna get
friend,
in here or what?
There's nowhere for me to sit. You should have sat
Here,
down.
you
of
sit
course,
right here.
of
You
course,
come
of
here.
course,
You sit right here, sweetie.
you can sit here. I have questions for you too.
Yep. She's
First
got.
of all,
Anybody got any
first of
questions for this one?
yes,
Wait,
of
she
course.
just ran off.
No, she's not. She's checking the door.
Come here.
Gotta get my
Just,
beer.
Gotta
yeah,
get
of
my beer.
course. Yeah, take your
Where's the
time.
camera at? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I see.
Okay. How are you?
Everything's reversed.
Yeah, like you should have just like he should have had a different setup than this. But
So one of the first
Story of my
questions.
life.
What one of the first questions I'm going to ask you? How is the life with the one wheeler and a
it is
crazy
definitely
one wheeler?
interesting. There is never a dull moment. I can say that for sure. And everybody always says, like, how did you get so fast? I'm like, I gotta keep up with him. Yeah.
That's true.
and
Like,
you
I don't wait for her. If she's
and
not
you
keeping up with me, she's normally
And
with
he'll
5 of
just,
my
like-
friends behind me who
No.
all wait for her. So
let's see. There's
Maybe
just a
so.
question here. I'll ride more
Bart gets to
after.
ride more. Yeah, he gets to ride a little bit more because
will you fill that
he
in?
just has more
and
time.
just
But
read her
hopefully that'll
as she
change.
goes in?
And you enjoy your one wheel.
Yes, I enjoy it so much. My life has changed since I have purchased my one wheel. I think it helps not only just like physically, but also like mentally, and like Bart mentioned before, like connecting with people. It's amazing. The community of people that you typically would never meet. So.
And the other thing, what I want to ask you, we have another question here. Do you die with one crazy thing?
She doesn't deal with it. She's tough as nails, man. I try to tell y'all.
And when you see your man, like I see one picture that he cut himself, is that easy for you to see it? Because he's
When he
always
hurts himself, oh goodness, I'm like
again.
She
Yes.
just, I'm gonna do it
I
anyway.
keep, like, an
I'm gonna do it
emergency,
anyway.
like,
She's like, no, dude. Now I'm really. Now I gotta do it because you said no.
everywhere we go, I have like of course like a first aid kit, but I also bring like wrist
She
like,
does.
splints,
She's like a walking
knee braces. Like
a walking,
you never know how you're gonna be when you leave. Like arm slings, you never.
Keel. I can't wait to see him too. Keel's great, man.
Yeah, he's so great. I met him at that was Float Life S3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Who can
I
take
drink
more beers?
beer, but barely.
Barely.
That's true. Like, she's a
That
drinker.
is
I
a
have to
perfect.
keep up
Figure,
with
you know,
it,
but he doesn't
so.
care about his figure, so I have to like cut out my IPAs and everything and drink this Bud Light, you know.
What?
when you see here, hey, you just have to see it here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That is like a
I
German.
had a
That
mixed
is like
drink in the cup in like my turbos.
Yeah, she's drinking that and the mixed drink.
yeah, and you have to
walked
think.
into the restaurant like with a cup, and I was like, I need a beer.
And you have lots of fun. Like, I just want to talk about this one. Look at your face.
Oh my goodness! Like we'll have to take the camera over to where the chair is.
Check this out. Look.
Let me show you like where.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I have to take it out. Yeah, that was big. Wait a second.
It's my open heart wound. That was awful. That was the worst.
Yes, and he just jumped up and just kept riding. I was like,
yeah, but you have to see your face here. Oh my
I was
God!
like, damn. Yeah.
When I hit the chair, I hit a back of a metal.
Look at
metal
the
chair.
look at the face. Look at the face of your wife. Your wife is just
Not
telling
happy
that.
about
She's never happy. No.
I don't see how he didn't break his ribs. Like I mean, Bart was in a dirt bike accident when he was younger, and he said he was in traction from the neck down. And after that, when he was healed, I've noticed that he's just so tough. Like he hasn't broken any bones. I think that it made him tougher.
Not that you know about.
Yeah,
Or
but-
the doctors.
I think the only problem we have here, they put the name.
Super serious. That sounds great.
That is not your name, huh? I just wanted to travel. Who is travel?
Trevor.
He's riding. He's here. On the
Yeah,
he's the guy
because
that Bart
the
was-
name today from you is travel. You see it here.
How is it even in front of this? Like,
I don't know. Like this is
Look,
weird.
I can go behind it. Yeah,
Then,
Trevor Stuck's iPad because we had to use his because my iPhone sucks. and would not allow me to see you or you me.
Yeah, we will have Chris Vincent Barn.
Okay, 1 to 2 trail, 1 to 2 pavement. I think that
Oh yeah, you can see me.
Yeah, we
so
can see you.
think I prefer being on trails, but Bart's still faster than me on the trails, but he'll definitely beat me on the pavement.
She got third place at Float Life Fest 3.5, and
But
I
that's
did
nothing to
not
brag about. That was in the
place,
female division. I don't even brag about it. I mean,
it's a big deal.
No, they made like 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and I had like 9 minutes. So I was
Okay.
like much further behind. But as a female, just getting out there and just doing it at the last minute, I was at the bottom of the mountain, just waiting for him to come down after the race, and I was like, I don't even have my knee pads or my elbow pads, and they're like, Bart's coming down. I said, let me wait and see him, and he has elbow pads on. I'll just borrow his. So as I'm standing there, they're like, okay, you have a few minutes. There's only a couple riders up there. Every 2 minutes, another rider would come down to race. And so when soon as he came down, he was still like so pumped, adrenaline pumping. And I was like, can I get your elbow pads? And he's like, for what? I was like, I'm going to go race. I'm going to go up to the mountain. I wish I could have got my time from the bottom to the top, because it was just adrenaline rush, like getting up there. And then when I got to the top, they were like, you have 4 minutes. That means there were 2 people in front of me. And then I think I was like one of the last people to go in that race. I think there were over 80 riders. But Bart made at least, I think, top 10 out of the male division.
So. 6th or something.
But the important thing is...
But I wrecked 3 times.
I
mean, it was hard not to wreck. That's why I said if I would have had this, it would have been a different story. But I was so exhausted by the time I got down to the bottom. It was
you
it
really
was like
drinking
a mile.
and hanging out. I just went all the way up there and had to go right back down.
It was hard.
You're like climbing. I think it was like you at least ascend. I think 400 something feet.
More than that. I think it was more than that. So, well, I'll tell you what.
Then we're going to go to another picture. This one.
Oh yeah.
This is from the same.
We talked about earlier, and then that's Sean Nilsson, and he's really great. He's a great rider, and I'm not sure where he lives right now, but do you know where he's from? But so this is just like an RV setup. Whenever we have Float Life Fest, they have where you can.
And this one here.
And camping.
Let's see here. There is a special one. This person here.
That Corey, I got a big love for Corey and the Miami crew. I'm about to go there. I'll be there in March with Ryan. Actually, we're in
March now, so that's in a week and a half, baby. We're in March
on the 15th. But I'm definitely. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but this man posted something about like having a huge bar in his house. And when I said bar, he has like liquor, like cabinets of liquor. And he's like, who else has a room like this? And I'm like, nobody, because we drink that shit. I mean,
he's like, we're a collector.
That might last, 2 or 3 weeks at my house. So.
Let's see. That is good. Bond, do you go ahead?
Yeah, if they come out, we've always been there. It's, if they have something new coming out, then yeah. I mean,
do you think there is something new coming?
I mean, there's so much speculation. So far, every time I say, I think something new is coming out, we get a new one-wheel holder or like a mat. Fuck is a mat? Who cares about a mat? Come out with something we care about. We have mats. They have them at Walmart, much cheaper. Come on now. I mean, give us something we can use. We've got people coming up with shit for you, so you can just,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that they'll come out with something.
I love you guys. You are the perfect family. Sorry, you are the perfect family. Believe it or not, I'm loving it.
We can yell at people at the same time. Just one person. We'll both be yelling at them at the same time, talking to them.
He has to yell,
and they're like
talking over me.
Freaking out.
You are perfect. Believe it. I love you guys. I love the two of you. I think you are the perfect family. Believe it for me. I'm having the best time of my life, and I think everybody is enjoying. You are a very happy family. That's the way to do it, my friend.
I think that Onewheel truly did bring us closer together. Where we do have a little bit of an age difference, our interests are different.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. There is a fantastic question for you guys there, for all of you there. This one here.
They're out
This
there doing
question,
fang drags on the road.
yeah, that is a big question for you, all of you. If you go to the festival this year, do you going to take the wheel guards,
So we're gonna take what?
the kill guards? Do you going to
Oh yeah,
take it?
absolutely. Yes,
Look at
absolutely.
this.
And I actually asked.
Wait,
Well,
yeah,
that's at the end of our driveway right
yeah.
About 40 feet.
They're
now.
just.
Even the Fang drives like with their
I,
noses down.
I see it. I see it. This one.
I
I
can
don't
hear
know.
them out there, but like
But
they're
tell me,
messing around. We're a good ways from there.
no, but can you answer to this question for the guys? That is, I think, is a very big
Oh,
question.
that's a
Then,
good question. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I did ask Justin, and he said that for the XR race, it's an unlimited. So meaning like, no matter what
Anything
you have
goes.
set up. But he said that if for like the finals, perhaps they may have stipulations to where it has to be like a stock board, with stock tire or just
Mhm.
like they did for the race for the rail. But he
Okay.
said there's just so much. But
No,
during the race,
I will
you
boycott that
can
shit.
have this.
Run what you brung, man. And
Then you can.
talent goes a long way. Look, man, talent goes a long way. And all you got to do is just not wreck. That's it.
Yeah.
You want to win? Don't wreck. That's it. Because
That's why.
wrecking, it takes
it's
15 to
just
20 seconds every time you wreck. Then it takes time to get going again. Think about all the time you waste just wrecking one time.
And that's what I think about this, because I come off of the board way less. So, for instance, if I come into a rough place where typically I would come off the board after riding for several trials, maybe 4 or 5 times, just run it out. But with this, maybe one time, like coming off of it, because like what you would normally hit that would kind of throw you off or you stumble, you just go right over it.
Yeah, that's good. And do you think that we're going to give? They're going to give the.
Well, they certainly didn't give me a hard time last year when
Okay.
I was one of the only ones with a CBXR battery at
Mhm.
Float Life Fest 3.5, and at first nobody really cared until I was flying up the mountain, and by that I mean the extra power and range you get. I was able to I could ride all the way up the mountain. Everybody else would be at 40 to 50%. I'd be at like 85%, and it was a huge advantage because I'm at 61 to 62 volts. They're at
Mhm.
56 volts, 57 volts. So I've got a hell of a lot more power, hell of a lot more ability because the board is now staying. Yeah, it's a little bit
Mhm.
heavier, but the cheap batteries, man, that's the future, man.
Yeah.
Bigger
And
batteries that are capable of going this distance. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, that's Trevor.
There's
That's
Well,
what
Trevor,
they're
yeah.
doing right now.
yeah, I just want to show you what you show in telephone for the guys to know it.
Yeah,
But
and that's
every.
like a 1 foot no slide.
Yeah,
Kind
that
of
was
a,
with 1 foot. Yeah, I see it.
and he still hadn't eaten shit yet.
And
Like
he's
I'm
only been
waiting
riding
for
for
him to eat shit. Trevor, they're showing your idiot.
yeah, he's only been riding for like
The,
6 months. He started out on a pine.
he
And
is.
just
He's
amazing
gonna be
great rider.
another one to watch because he is.
And he doesn't have social media. I mean, I actually admire that a lot. Because sometimes social media can bring negative impacts on your social life. As far as
Oh, Sean's from
real
Canada.
connection.
Yeah. Sean
I
Nelson.
don't think he's from Canada.
I think he is.
No, he's not.
I think he is.
Sean,
I think
if
that's
you're
right.
watching. But
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know
so
where is him. And let's see what you have here. No, first of all, that is not Q. That is with the 2 E's, not with 2 L's. I understand it yesterday. That is.
yes, 2
Yeah.
eyes. I think that's one of their last names, or is it something they came up with? Is that one of Dustin or Brandon's last name?
It's not.
See,
I don't know what it is, but
I thought honestly, at first I thought that perhaps may
that's a mystery.
Like
Yeah.
if they think of kill.
Now I'll call him up and find out.
Yeah, the guys they want to come here to the show. I tell him in a moment I am very busy. I'm going to give him later a chat for they to come and explain a little more. But in a moment I have everything reserved. I don't have I have for March, April, and May. Everything is booked, my friend.
Boy,
I
you
don't
stay covered up. But you know what, guys? I'm the only one that has back-to-back-to-back shows. I did. I got back-to-back shows, man. I fucked up on mine.
Sorry, you are blessed. You have a man like this. Then you have lots of
Look
fun.
at this.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, the
Let's.
lighting is really bad. Like, that's bad. Like,
Well, I mean, the sun is out. This is
Yeah.
Florida.
No,
We're,
the sun is
we're in
not
Florida.
out.
It's beautiful out here.
It is
Yeah,
like
for us it's very bad, my friend. For us, we
Well,
we wish.
here.
it
You
used
want
to
you
be
want better?
2 degrees
Look,
like
hey.
4 days ago, and now it's like 40.
Hey, man. If you want better, you're gonna get better. Here we go. Where
You just have to put a hand out from the mic.
do I have my hand on the mic?
No, not anymore.
Okay. So this is my place. This is my boat, Jenny.
Uh-huh.
They're all out here riding around.
And you are in paradise.
Oh yeah. Yep. So there's my driveway. Like I said, there's very little out here. Just
Is
lots of land. I love this
is
tree. It's a
is a lot.
400-year-old tree.
That is
Look at this.
amazing.
It's just, and we just go
That,
riding everywhere. You know, we
that
built a one-wheel uh,
track.
off-road track out here. It's 3/4
Yeah.
of a mile long.
You
You
are
know,
blessed, my friend, to have so nice place.
so I know you've got some questions. You had a question for me. You had a question for me yesterday.
Yeah, but now we're just going to answer to this question here. If the I don't know who is Dan Brelsings. I don't know this.
Dan Bilzerian. I do not know him. No, it's Trevor Stuck.
Okay,
Who's Dan Bilzerian?
I don't know it.
Now I got to look it up.
Yeah, I have to look at later too. So first of all, my friend, I want to ask you something. With the new batteries that you have now, what can you help the guys who want to buy it? Because I know that Igna buy this
Get it
battery.
immediately if you
Yeah,
can.
yeah. How many miles do you take from this battery now?
Okay, when I first started, and the weird thing is, I wanted to. That was one of my little quests to see how far I could get on a stock battery with the Whisper tire. So I charged my board all the way up. I pumped that Whisper tire up to like 25 or 26 psi, as high as I could stand, and rode nonstop for 2 hours and 13 minutes. And I went 29.5 miles on a single charge. Now, 2 of those miles were just going back and forth in front of my driveway for 15, 20 minutes because I wanted to squeeze it down to where it just
Mhm.
drugged the tail. And it was 29 and a half miles. So
Yeah.
I thought that was impressive. Everybody else was like, my daughter, who's 12, went further. I weigh 165 pounds and I was riding at like 15, 16 miles an hour. With
And
this,
mhm.
with the CBXR, I was, and I normally ride off roads, but it is, I can easily ride a 32-mile day, easily ride, and still
Mhm.
have 30 to 40% battery life left.
Oh,
So, hold on. What'd you, all right. Sorry.
Out here doing crazy
Hey,
stuff.
fuck off. Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, easily 32 miles, and that, a lot of times we're riding, 25 to 30 miles off road, and all my entire crew, the Tallahassee holes, man,
Mhm.
we all have them. I bought it for my
Mhm.
wife. All of us have it. The ones of us that can, and we just ride all day. I mean, you'll get too tired to ride and stop in for a beer and get yourself a quick charge, go back out. You can ride easily 60 miles in a day. So
Wow.
is it worth it? Absolutely.
Of course.
And we're riding at like 13 psi before on the tires, and it's still getting 30 plus miles off road. I
Yeah.
mean, I normally only got like 8 to 10 off road, barely before.
Yeah, and that's why I come my next question, my friend. With this kill guards, can you put the fly wings? Can you put the fender with no problems? for the guys who have this question there.
Okay, so yeah, the fender, the fender needs, the way I have it set up, the fender needs to be modified a little bit. So I just made a couple little relief cuts in
Okay.
here, Well, everything's backwards. It's really fucking with me. See, so
I don't.
sorry.
There's no problem.
So anyway, yeah. So I like I said, I put everything in the inside, but with the other one, the fender will fit. You do have to use little spacers or whatever just to lift it up because the suspension travels up into where the fender area is. So what I did was I found it sufficient. Ugh, I found it sufficient to. I am that strong. Thinking what the fuck? Yeah. So the is that you laughing back there? I can't see you. It's only
I'm
me. There he
laughing,
is.
my friend. I'm laughing, my
All right.
friend.
So
I have the best time of my life. Believe it. You are you are a person. I have to meet you in person. I have to. I'm a person. I'm always happy, my friend. And
I
if
am
I see a
exactly the
person,
same as talking to me right here.
if I see a guy I can laugh, I'm going to laugh at. I don't fake, my friend. I don't. I'm not. I'm like this. I love life.
Hell
And
yeah. So now I forgot what I was talking about.
yeah, you are talking about the fender and about the findons,
The fender
fly
and the
finger,
Butterfingers.
yeah, fly fingers.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was one of the things I have wanted to try. I don't like the way this is right now. I feel like I want to turn it the other way. There we go. No. Uh,
It's always in the beginning very complicated, my friend. The first 2 weeks I do this, that was like I was like, oh, I'm not right.
yeah, and too close. I can see my face right now. You guys see all this gray? I dye this shit. See, no, you're not. Look, it creeps in.
You are okay, my friend. Look at me. I'm 1 year older than you.
1 year older. So I sorry, I'm skirting the question because I haven't been able to try it, but
Yeah.
I think that with the suspension, I think the One Wheel Parts sells something called the Ignite Wings and the Ignite Fender Kit. The reason I wanted to try those over the flight fins is because they're actually aluminum and metal plating bolted to it. The kill guards does make it a little bit heavier. So far, I think it's right around 6.8 pounds with the air ride suspension, or around 7 something pounds with the springs and the shocks. So it is a little bit heavier, and ultimately it's heavier with my CBXR battery as well, and all the other mods that I put on it. Everybody, you'd think it'd be really heavy, but I mean, and it's not light, but I mean, I'm not a big guy, guys. I'm only I'm only 5'12" or something like that. I'm like 5'7". Everybody's like, I thought you were taller, and I'm like, well, what you see is what you get. I am a tall drink of Bud Light.
I have another question, my friend. What you like more for you as a rider? First of all, I just want to say his name is not Trevor, huh? Guys. That was his friend who put everything together for him. He's not
I had to
Trevor.
use this computer. How come I can't get in front of
You,
it?
you cannot. I just can. I can put it like this. Then it's okay.
Oh.
Then the important thing, my friend. What do you like more? You as a rider, one wheel in a day or in a night to ride, or you like both? What is for you as a
Ooh, man, that's tough. I mean, honestly, I've never had anybody ask me that question. That's outstanding. You actually drew a blank, but I love riding at night normally because, nighttime rides out here, it's beautiful. We got a giant moon above, a lot of joy, we've got white sand everywhere, green grass. So the trails are lit up for you. Sometimes we ride without flashlights. There's something about riding at night that's just magical. But then again, there's something about riding these trails during the day, nice, crisp, cool breeze blowing through with the sun beating down on you, and you've got your friends, and damn, that's a tough question, actually.
and my friend, what the people call you normally? Brad
Bart,
Miller or Bart. Okay, Bart.
Or
Bart.
what do
Hello.
you call me? Bartley. You call me Bartley? Is that what you call me? You better call me Dad. Dad.
Not bad. Then, my friend, what do you like you as the person, as a rider? Do you like more fast, or you like more destroying the field and doing lots of crazy things with your one wheel? What is, because you have,
I like
everybody
to.
know, everybody knows your famous video going very fast in your one wheel, but I think you
I
are
do like
more.
going fast. I like going fast for a different reason now. The whole reason I even went that fast before is because I called up Ryan. We've been at the beach the whole day, and I've been running up and down the beach. And I told him, I said, "Look, man, I'm running like I thought you said this thing would only go 19 because on the speedometer thing it says like 24, 25 miles an hour." And he's like, and then I got 26. And he was like, "There's no way." And this is back in when people were like, "If it's not on video, it never happens." So I was like, "Well, how the hell am I supposed to video me going that fast?" So, my son has a Q7, Audi Q7. So we were like, "Well, I'll tell you, he's got a heads up display. I'll ride in front of him and he can just film me on the heads up display." And that worked. Yeah, it was right before this video. I actually posted the video at some point somewhere, and this is after everything was done, and I was like, I'm just gonna say thank you to Ryan. Thank you for getting me involved with one wheels and stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna hit a top speed too and get it from the side. It'll look cool. And damn sure, didn't it look cool? Look at that.
That
He
was
was in
not
the car
cool.
too, man.
I think there was worry about you, my friend.
Oh, everybody was in the car. My wife, everybody, they all got a first-hand video. But I jumped straight back up and grabbed my one wheel, grabbed my beer, grabbed my sunglasses, and I ran all the way to the car with it. Just jumped in, skin up from head to toe.
Yeah, just a quick question. Do you have alligators in there where you live?
Yeah,
Yeah, because there is a guy here who ride it. Alligators do not.
alligator.
in
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's a reality in Florida. So especially South Florida, here we get a ton of them. We get some in our ponds every year. At least 2 to 3 alligators a year, maybe more, depending
and
on
do
how
you
high
eat
everything
it?
is. Huh?
Do you eat
You
it? Eat it.
like now? You know what? I've tried it before. I have tried alligator, and we've actually tried one uh, that a friend
Because I
had
see.
a permit to get, and
Yeah.
it was the nastiest thing I've ever eaten in my life. It was so. Anybody who says they like alligator meat is just there's something wrong with you. I just and I don't I just I
But
may be a
because in
country
Europe,
boy, but
because in Europe, everybody say that the alligator is like chicken.
it's like frog legs, which they also call like chicken.
Ah,
Both of them are
no.
nasty. I don't recommend
Ah.
either. It goes along with fried squid and all the other chewy
Thank
shit
you,
that
my
nobody
friend.
wants to eat.
Now I know when I go to America, I'm not going to try it.
Don't try. I
Thank
mean,
you.
you know what? If I was like, here, chew on this dog's butthole for a while, it's delicious. Would you do
No,
it?
thank you. No, my friend. No, no way. Thank you very much, my
See,
friend.
it's a good analogy.
Yeah, that is very good.
Anal
I don't.
alley.
Let's see. Are you wanting to increment in one wheel web?
Are you hunting those achievements in the One Wheel app? Oh yes. Uh, yes. No.
Yes or
Yes
no?
and no. How about just no?
Okay,
Uh,
no. Okay, then leave it. Just one thing I
I
want to
did
show you
try to
here.
get to the 32 miles one time, and it actually doesn't do it at midnight. So when I was riding or whatever, when it clicked me over at like 29.9 miles. I was so pissed off. I was like, fuck it. I'm not trying for this, but we'll easily do it someday.
Watch it, my friend. You have to enjoy it. This one here, I want to show it. This was one of the first times you ride it.
Yeah, that was right. That I had to take my my daughter
because
to
this
piano
one
practice,
is very, very good. Why don't you have this thing in a? Why don't you have this metal up? You don't need it.
the bar in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Not,
say that you
he's
don't
not
need
going
it,
to,
because I know it does stray from what Brandon and Dustin had planned. Dude, you are killing me here. It's going into here.
then leave it. Let's go to the next question, my friend.
No, not you.
Okay.
It was just popping up on the screen,
Okay.
and I couldn't see you.
Okay.
So the other thing, Dustin, they hadn't tried it, and I just decided to try it to lessen, what it was, and flipping the things in backwards. I asked them before I tried it if they thought that it would be something that would cause an issue, and they said, we don't know. You can try it. And of course, first thing I did was, I'd already done it, but I called him after I'd already done it and was riding it, and was like, do you think it'll have an issue? But no, to me, it's had no different issues. I've ridden it both ways. I like it a little bit better without the bar in the middle. I like it a little bit better with the the suspension inward. To me, it feels more nimble. It's bringing the weight, because now the board is not. The one thing you guys got to understand is this is these things add weight, vertical weight, to a board that does not have vertical weight.
Mm-hmm.
So every bit that is angled out or up higher, it has to ballast from somewhere, and it's not ballasting from below the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to try and minimize that as much as possible. Did they do a fantastic job in making it almost virtually unaware? Wait a minute.
Yep.
There you are. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, so I haven't noticed any difference. I prefer it. One of the main reasons is because if it were to, if I were to have to do a run through, I would rather it be open in the middle. And I did discuss that with them at the point. And since we have had no issues with it otherwise, I would say that it's up to you whether or not you decide to do that. I know that Dustin and them, they're fantastic people. So they're not, there's no warranty that you're going to try and void or anything. They're not Future Motion. They're a fantastic group of people, and I highly recommend everything they make.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just saying that because I have everything. It's just like, my love.
Yeah, that's why I ask you.
I'm not being paid to say this. It's just when I find something this fantastic, I feel the need to tell everybody about it, and much less the people that I love and care about.
And that is the important thing.
That means you.
I'm going to tell something for all of you guys. He said about one important thing. We are not winning no money from nobody. We are not making no propaganda for nothing. We're just sharing our opinions to you guys. For you, maybe you are unsure if you want to buy it or not. There is a person, there is his friends who ride it. They are giving the opinion from them. You can accept it or you cannot accept it. That is just our opinion. Everybody is free to do everything you want, but criticize, I think that is not very funny. That is not good. The guys behind a computer is always easy to ride it and to make a big critic, but that's not the way to do. That is, we have this special community. That's what they say in Flow Lives. It was in 2 Flow Lives, and this Flow Life was like fantastic. And if you are behind the computer, if you don't like Onewheels, if you don't like someone, just change the channel and
the fucking group page.
Yes. Just leave
Nobody
it.
cares about what you feel.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm the first one to admit that I love to mess with people. I love to, and I have time. I have time to do it. So whenever somebody messes with me on there, I'm like, ooh. And my wife's like, Bart, please no. And I'm like, I have 24 hours to make this guy's life just uncomfortable. and I have that kind of time. I do.
So let's go to another question, my friend. First of all, stay with like him. Always have good friends with you to ride. Enjoy it. Life, we never know what is going to happen tomorrow. We are here today. We're having lots of fun. If you have the chance, subscribe in the channel. That's going to help all the community. This channel is made for riders. Explained to Barn because Barn he asked me, Nelson, what is this from interview? And I always tell to everybody, the interviews is for riders, for people who love this thing. We don't need, if you don't like the channel, please don't subscribe. Just go away. This is just for people who love the sport. And I don't need just for you to sign it, and you are nothing to do with us. We love
Right.
the sport, and that's why. So I just want to go to the last ones, then you can go and enjoy yourself. First of all, my friend, what was the best moment in your life from the moment you start this electro sport?
Best moment in my life. That's the best moment in
Well,
my life.
one of the
honestly,
okay,
when my wife
one or
got
two.
excited about getting a one wheel, so I knew
Oh,
that
that is
then
good.
I knew that I was capable of doing whatever I wanted to as long as I got one for her. So everybody knows if they're like, well, we're gonna send you one of these, I was like, you're gonna have to send me two, like, because she's not gonna let me not have the same thing. And then this one right here, she's got her pint, but she wants an XR now too. So
Of
looks
course,
like
more
we're gonna have
power.
another XR in the family very shortly.
That is very good. I think that is fantastic from you. First of all, my friend, I ask you, and what was the worst moment you have, if you have any worst moment in your life in this sport? Not
Just dealing with these idiots on the forums, like, I mean, you could say was it your wreck? No, that wasn't that bad, but just dealing with these retards on the forums is like just end it for yourself. What's wrong with you? I mean, I understand that, but we don't care. And that's why I run, I don't run it, but I moderate it, which some idiot gave me the ability to moderate a fairly big thing. It turned out as a joke, but Beer Boards and Bras on Facebook is a group that they asked me to moderate. It was a joke, and we've got like 1,800 people in it now, and it's turned out to be a really fun thing. So we try and keep it loose. We try and keep it open, but some of the other groups it's just become too repetitive of, you try and post something because you think you've done well, and they just flame you to the point where you don't want to post anything else. And
yeah,
that's not
yeah,
the One Wheel family that I know. And so
no.
I'm going to do my best to fuck with you so much fucking harder because I have the fucking time. Boom! Mic drop.
Oh, my friend, that
Fucking
was good.
mic. Oh, God.
Thank you
And I'm
very
like,
much.
if I had 10 hands, it would be so much nicer on all these fucking forums.
just I just that I just want to
You can smell
ask.
my ego from there? Shit, I could taste it.
Yeah, I was gonna have lunch, but not anymore.
My ego's so big you can actually lick it.
My friend, I just want to make you just one more question, then we're going to go to the end. The first the question is, do you ever try it another type of electro machine, like skateboard or like
Yeah, I did. I tried an electric skateboard, and it was so awkward to me. They don't turn like a one wheel, and you have to have a trigger. And to me, I'm like, whiskey throttle, But
and you try
the other
and
thing too is
do you
I
try
tried one of
this
those the EUCs.
EUC? Yeah,
I tried one.
it's
That's
difficult.
that's so difficult. Like the guys
Yes,
that get on it and do it, I'm so impressed. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? Like
my friend, it's
I'm
difficult.
fairly athletic, but I tried to get on it. Was like took off one way. I'm like, how do you step on and then step on with the other foot?
Yeah,
Straight up and down. And I mean, How do you even do it?
That's what the Voice of Onewheel was about today. The Voice of Onewheel. That's another.
Oh, thank you for telling me about the Voice of Onewheel while I'm on the show, Nelson. Thanks, though.
No
Seriously.
problem.
Well, I did a
Don't
shout out for
problem.
this show on.
This
I did a shout out for this show
no,
on Voice of
no.
Onewheel. Okay.
The important thing here, guys, is everybody. If they do these shows, I think that is going to be fantastic for all the communities. I
Why
love
doesn't the Voice of Onewheel do your show?
my friend. Don't
Why
worry,
don't
I'm
they come
here.
on your show?
If they, yeah, I never talk with them.
What if we did a show, a one-wheel show about a one-wheel show?
Yeah, why not?
With a
my friend?
one-wheel show.
Yeah,
It's
that's
win-win
why.
for everybody.
But my friend, I'm just going to tell you something. The important thing is everybody, the YouTubers there. I always recommend for everybody. Don't forget about us, the riders. We are very important, and everybody's
Without
forgetting.
us, none of this is possible.
Yeah, I think the same, my friend. I think that is very important for. Yeah, now it's okay. I think that is very important for us not to forget. To forget. I think
She's like, the lighting's no good with my lipstick.
It's a lady, my friend.
You can put lipstick on a pig, but you don't want to kiss it.
So what? Now that not yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Show me what you are using.
I
Please.
didn't get a chance to say yesterday, but show them, Christy. These
are the Wind Protect.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a good pair of riding gloves with a good puck, you can talk about wrist protection, you can talk about finger protection, whatever. But the reason I like One Protect so much is just because it's an easy, and all of these guys can tell you, I may not always ride with a helmet, but I almost always ride with my One Protect gloves. And the problem is that I had so many pairs, and I give them to people because they're like, man, those are so great, and they'll wreck, and they'll be wearing my gloves, and they save their hands, and I'm like, just take them, man, just take them, and I'll get another pair. And I'd rather give these people a pair of gloves because I know how horrible it is to come down on your hands, and a lot of these people, they maybe do computer work or whatever, but if you take a hard jolt, when you're going down 90% of the time, what's the first thing that's going to hit the ground? You're going to want your palms down. And a good pair of gloves is going to help that. I've been talking with One Protect about, and CC Travis, if he's on here, One Protect, make me a pull-on like elbow pad, one that I could just pull on,
Yeah, that is
good
perfect.
elbow pad and a good set of things. Knee pads are important. Both my kneecaps are broken in multiple cases, so it hurts to go down. As far as it goes, helmet. It's up to you. I mean, if you don't want to wear a helmet, don't wear a helmet. But understand that we lost a good rider this year.
Yeah, I know that.
And he was a good man, and ultimately, of no crazy circumstance. It just, like, my friends that were there said, it was an unfortunate event. So in that aspect, do I feel strongly about the Karens that wear me out for not wearing one? I appreciate you, but I'm 45 years old, and I'm fully capable of making an informed and educated decision on whether my safety is appropriate for me or not. My children all wear pads. They all wear helmets. They all wear everything. Because I'm a good dad. But as a human being myself, I grew up in the 70s, man. So, my parents sent us
We grew in the 70s.
What were pads? You were rich. If you had a helmet, it's because your parents were rich.
Yeah.
And you had a bicycle, and we were riding your bicycle.
Yeah.
So we were the ones jumping your bicycle after making a ramp out of cardboard. So I haven't worn,
Is your opinion
is to ever wear a helmet on a skateboard, even though everybody does.
Is your opinion, my friend? You are free to have your opinion and to choose for yourself. And I think sometimes decisions you have 45 years. You are not 10 years old, you can decide what is better for you or not, and you don't need somebody to come to you and say you have to do this and you have to do
Well,
that.
until
No,
somebody's making that decision for me, and then I'm gonna
no, my friend,
ultimately,
nobody.
vehemently say no.
No, that's not the way. That is going to always create confusion
You
because
know, they're
nobody
trying to
else.
make us wear masks here everywhere.
Yeah, that is
They're
not right.
forcing it.
Yeah.
So I'll have on like 3 masks after it's all done, and 5 helmets, and a testicle helmet, and
They have to wear a mask there too.
well, he doesn't have one on. I might be giving him something. You don't know. Viruses are real. They're real. Apparently, they're real, and you can get them in your computer. Even though
Yeah,
I'm
of
on an
course.
Apple,
Yeah, of
you
course. Oh, yeah. I understand you, my friend.
got
I just want to say something for everybody. I'm going to send you something for me. That is for the guys who come to this show.
Ooh, I love it.
And,
I
and
got the
I'm going to
perfect spot for it.
and I'm going to send it for your wife and the girls there.
Oh man! Now you know I like pink. Now
Yeah.
my entire board is pink.
Then you're going to have it like this, my friend. I'm going to send you like this too.
Ooh, I like all of them.
And I'm going to send you like this too.
Yeah, I know who's that's going to. Christian Kiefer, he's getting one.
I'm going to send you for you guys later. You just send me your address, and I'm going to send you
You want me to
some
do it right
special
now? Over
later.
live.
Later. Yeah,
Give you
no,
my
no,
address. You show
no,
up.
no,
Now,
no,
if you
no,
ride a
no.
Onewheel or any kind of electric device and you show up at my house, you are welcome. You're welcome. Always.
That is my. Wait a
Like
second.
a bus in the background.
We're all coming in to say bye. Oh, he was in there. We're all coming to say bye.
And this is my baby.
Woo! Oh, I love that blue.
Hey, it looks just like mine.
It does look just like his.
Hey, we walking the same colors. I like it though.
Exactly the same. The
That
orange
is my
and the
baby.
blue. That's exactly his. It's the same.
The only thing I say to you guys is going to come out. This is from Dope Grip. That is a special grip for going off road. That is
Oh yeah.
very
We have something
big.
here that I've been using called Badger Grip.
Yeah, but this
Whoa,
one is
that's some serious stuff right
yeah,
there.
and that is soft, my friend. Soft.
Is it
and
hard or is it?
No, it's not hard. It's very soft. You can work it and your feet don't come out. The guys here in Germany, we are testing that.
Can you
And
send me some? With the
of
stickers?
course, of course.
Can you send me 2 because you know I can't just have one.
Yeah, don't worry, my friend.
You all like right?
I'm going to try to take care of you, all of you, my friends. Don't worry.
You know I love
Okay.
you, man.
I just want to
didn't
say,
a whole lot on the podcast, but the only thing I wanted to contribute was we got a special thing going, and these vehicles are something like anything else, so we got to respect other people's trails.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I
the
don't wanna
big point.
Yeah.
In the next 5 years, this is going to be something amazing, and
Yeah.
and there'll be people. There's be everywhere, but we have it good now because not everybody knows about it. Don't kiss me right now, but
This is real though. This
we
is
do need to
true.
respect all the trails. Everybody like pull over, let the bikes go past you.
Let the bikers go.
Yeah, just
I mean, they're pedaling their little hearts out.
let them keep going.
What do you think, Zoe?
Get some.
Let's
foot rest
work
in.
together.
Yeah,
Let's
but
work together.
as a community, let's all influence each other to just take care of the trails so we can keep riding.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
them clean
that's
too, man.
yeah.
Don't throw down trash. That's something we can't.
That's
do.
why I
We
tell
actually
that's
pick up trash.
Keep them clean. Keep them clean.
I just want to say something to you guys. First of all, I just want to say something. That is a very fantastic thing what you guys say now. We have to take care of the people on the trails, kids, people walking, bikes. Don't forget about the animals. You're going to find it in a way that is going to
lean
be
back,
very
Bart.
important.
Lean back.
Yeah, and I want to thank you for all of you to help to make this happen today. That was a
Yeah.
very special day for me. I was very sad yesterday that don't work so well. I hope to see you very soon, all of you. I hope
Me
that
too.
this year is going to be the flow life, and we can go all of us there to see you and to drink something together, and be safe Enjoy it, ride it all the time,
It's been real.
and thank you very much, guys. And I'm going to say to everybody, we are going out from the live. Oh, I just want to say something. Sorry, my friend. That is the important thing. No, you can stay here.
I'm here.
What always, what I always tell to everybody here. What do you like to say for everybody who came here to the live to see you, and for the people who are going to see the video later? What do you like to tell to everybody?
Float on, my friends.
Yes, float on, my friends, and stoke the
Float
stoke.
on. Respect the
Hey,
stoke. Enjoy your
The stoke
friends.
is real.
And honestly, understand that not everybody is as qualified or good as a rider than you. Help them become that. Try and enrich somebody else's life, not just your own. And that's pretty much it.
yeah, my friend, thank
Goat
you a
grip.
lot.
Send me some.
Yeah, yeah. That is Yok. Yok is trying this. Yok is a fantastic rider, and he's trying the grip tape.
Oh, I
I'm
know he's
trying the
awesome.
grip tape, and we want to bring the out. That is not from us. That's from a friend from us, like you. We have this guy is a friend from you, and we want to bring the best grip tape for all of us to go off road trailing. So thank you, guys. Enjoy it. That was one of the best interviews we have. It every time
Oh,
we
man.
come out,
Hey,
we
that
come
was one
always
of the best of the 2 interviews we had.
the rematch.
I love
Today,
y'all.
okay. Bye, guys. We are going out.